Hello everyone, and welcome to our video demonstration for the brand new Books feature on tentix.co.uk. Before we get into the demonstration, I would just like to give you a quick explanation of what this is and how it will benefit you and your teacher colleagues in the classroom. The Books feature is the latest addition to tentix.co.uk and allows teachers to compile worksheets together and set them to their class. Personalised books can be created using the Build a Book feature, or pre-built books can be selected which have been created by Tentix experts or by other teachers. This feature is massively beneficial for teachers because it is great for testing pupil knowledge on certain topics and it saves countless hours lesson planning. It can be shared amongst colleagues and referenced to your school's scheme of work. This video will include timestamps, so feel free to jump ahead to a certain section if that's what you're after. But for now, let's get into the demonstration. The first section we'll delve into is the Tentix Books. This feature allows you to select pre-built books created by Tentix and set them to your class. Finding the book you want is super simple with our search filters. Simply choose the year group, select the term, and enter any keywords relating to what you're looking for. For this example, let's say my class is learning about measurements. So measurement will be the keyword that we enter. As we can see, these search parameters then return a collection of books for you to choose from. Each book will display a title, a week range, and the year group it is intended for. To view the contents of a book, you can simply click it. Once the book has loaded, the content within the book can be seen. You can click on the small steps to jump to specific topics, like so, or you can scroll through each worksheet within the book individually, like so. Don't miss the scroll bar for the small steps. If you would like to inspect a worksheet more closely, simply click on it and it will open in a new tab as a PDF format. If you then decide that this book isn't quite right for you, you can press the close icon in the top left, and this will take you back to all of the books that were returned based on your search criteria. But let's say we've reviewed the content within this book and we are happy with it. Now we can set it to our class. When selecting the Set to Class button, you are presented with two options. The first is Set Worksheet to Class, which allows you to set an individual worksheet rather than setting the whole book. Please note that the worksheet you can currently see will be the one that is set to your class should you choose this option. But for this example, we don't want to set an individual worksheet, we want to set the whole book. So we select the Set Book to Class option. Make sure to select the correct year group and due date. As this book has been designed for week 1 and week 2 of the summer term, we'll set our due date to correspond to this. We can also add a note to the class. For this instance, let's say we want our class to complete this book for homework. So we'll make that clear in the note that we add. If you haven't already created your class, then you can select the Create a Class option to do so. But we have already created our class, so we can select the Set to Class option. You can then select to go back to the book or go to your class. If you select Go to Class, you will see confirmation of the book that you have just set. That's covered the Tentix book section, so now we'll move on to Build a Book. In this section, we'll delve in to Build a Book and showcase how it works. This feature allows you to create your own maths book consisting of worksheets which can then be set to your class. Select Create a New Book to get started. This will prompt you to enter all the key details associated with the book. You'll have to give it a title, write a description, select the subject area, select the year group, select the term, choose which week you would like it to begin and when to end, and type in any keywords associated with the book. You can also select your front cover, and once you are happy with all the details you have entered, you can proceed by selecting Create Book. We can now select the worksheets we want and add them to our chapters. So, the first thing to do is to find your worksheet and get the ball rolling. We can do this by using the search filters. We'll select Year 2, and the topic we'll choose for this example is measurement. The GCSE grade is irrelevant as we are focusing on Year 2, and we won't include the national curriculum level or a comment for this search either. You can also choose to refine by worksheets you've favourited in the past or the most used worksheets amongst Tentix users. We then click the search button, which will return all the worksheets that fit your search criteria. As we can see, this specific search returns 25 pages of worksheets. Feel free to scroll through each page to discover a wide variety of worksheets. Clicking on the title of a worksheet will open it in a new tab in a PDF format, allowing you to take a look at the worksheet. But let's say I want a more specific search and I know which subtopics I'm looking for. I can type this into the search title bar. So for this example, I'll type lengths. After inspecting the worksheet and deciding which ones you want to use in your book, you can simply select the Add button and then choose which chapter you would like to add them to. I will add 3 Compare Lengths worksheets to Chapter 1. I will now add worksheets for the 3 remaining chapters as well. As we can see, I've now got worksheets added into each chapter. The chapter names are automatically given a title in line with the week they represent, but we can change this if we want to. For this example, I'll change week 1 to lengths. I'll change week 2 to litres and millilitres. I'll change week 3 to temperature. And I'll change week 4 to mass. So, now we've got our book ready, and if we're happy with it, we can select the Publish button. But let's say that we've decided we want to change the order of the chapters, and actually I want my class to complete the temperature worksheet first. We can simply drag and drop the chapter to rearrange the order. The same goes for individual worksheets as well. They can be dragged and dropped, giving you full flexibility and customization for your book. They can even be moved into a different chapter. Additionally, worksheets or even full chapters can be deleted. Simply select the delete icon and confirm the pop-up message to delete the content. When you are happy with the book that you have created, you can publish it. You will be given 3 options for where to publish your book. The first is My Books, which means you will be the only teacher with access to this book. The second option is My School Books, which means that all the teachers at your school will have access to the book. The third and final option is World Books, which means your book will be public on the Tentix website and will be able to be used by any teacher who wishes to use it. You can also preview the book, which will confirm the title, the description, the chapters, and the worksheets. For this example, I'll publish the book I've created into World Books. Once published, you'll receive a message that this has been successful, and you can click to view or edit your book. Here, we can then set the book to our class. Choose the class, enter the due date, and add a note if you wish to. You will then receive a confirmation message that the book has successfully been set to your class. I'll now move on to showcasing how you can edit a book, and there are multiple ways that you can do this. You can edit books that you have personally created, or you can edit books that have been created by Tentix experts or other teachers and customize them to make them your own. The first we'll go through is how to edit a book that you have created yourself. Every book that you have created will be visible in the My Books section. Simply hover over the book that you want to edit and select Edit Book. You will receive a message to explain that your book will be put back into your drafts until you publish it again. Press Confirm to proceed. You can then edit your book as you wish. You can edit the information about the book and select Update Titles when you're happy with it. You can also choose to update chapters, which will allow you to change any content of the book and make rearrangement adjustments that you require. To see how to add worksheets, rename chapters, and rearrange the order of worksheets and chapters, please go back to the time displayed on the screen, which will show you how to do this. Once you've made your changes, don't forget to publish it again. Choose where you'd like to publish it to and publish your book. You'll then receive a confirmation message to tell you that this has been successful. The other way to edit books is changing those made by Tentix and other teachers. This is ideal for teachers who may not have the time to create a book from scratch but still want to benefit from the feature. For this example, let's edit a book that was made by Tentix experts. Selecting the Tentix Books tab will return the books created by Tentix. The year and term are displayed in the centre, and you can change this by using the search filters. Select your year group, choose the term, and feel free to enter any keywords relating to the topics that you're after. You can then select the book that you want to edit. To do this, click on the book and the content inside it will pop up like so. Select Add to Book and then select Build a Book based on this book. You will then be prompted to update the details of the book. Here, you can change the title, add a description, choose the subject area, ensure the year and term is correct, enter any keywords, and select your front cover. Select Update Titles to confirm this, and a message will appear telling you that this has been successful. To change the content within the book, you can then select Update Chapters. To see how to add worksheets, rename chapters, and rearrange the order of worksheets and chapters, please go back to the time displayed on the screen, which will show you how to do this. Once you've made your changes, you can publish your book to your chosen area. A confirmation message will then pop up, which you can click to view your book. Select the book and then select Set to Class. Choose your class, add the due date, and add a note if you wish to. You can then go to class and see that your book has been set. A feature that we haven't spoke about yet is reviewing a book, so I'll quickly demonstrate how to do this. Any book on site can be reviewed. For this example, I'll review a book created by a TENTIC specialist. You can review books using a star rating system, with 5 being the best and 1 being the worst. You can also add a comment to explain your reasoning behind the rating you choose to give. First, choose the book you want to review by selecting it. Then, select Add Review and choose the star rating. Enter a comment if you wish to do so. Or, if you no longer wish to review the book, select Cancel Review. But if you're happy with it, select Add Review. When the page is refreshed, you can then see the review. This is then visible to other teachers, and it will be useful to them when they are searching for books to use. I'll now just quickly explain the other tabs that you will find within the Books section. My Books keeps all the books you've created in a safe space. You can visit My Books to view, set, edit, or delete your book. In the My Favourite Books section, it will keep a record of all the books that you have favourited. These can be books created by TENTICs or other teachers. We currently haven't got any books added to My Favourites yet, so I will now demonstrate how to do that. For this example, to find a book I want to favourite, I'll visit the TENTICs book section. I'll search for Year 2 books to be used in the autumn term. I can then click on a book that interests me to view its content. If I then decide that I like this book and I want to favourite it, I can go back using the close icon in the top left and then select the little heart icon that is under the book. This icon will then turn red to show that this was successful. You can then go back into the My Favourite Book section and the book will be displayed there. Using this feature is great when you come across a book you like, but it isn't quite the right time to use it. Simply favourite it and come back to it at a later date. Additionally, if you ever want to remove a book from your favourites, select the heart icon, refresh the page, and the book will no longer be there. I'll now explain how you can view or use books that have been created by other teachers at your school. Visit the My School Books tab to get started. Within this section, you'll find all the books that have been created by teachers at your school, but only if they decided to publish their book to My School Books or World Books. If a teacher chooses to publish it to My Books, it is personal to them and you won't be able to see it unless they republish it to a different area. When you see a book created by your colleague that you would like to use, you have a range of options to choose from. You can favourite it, which will store the book in the My Favourite Book section and allow you to come back to it at a later date. You can set the book to your class, or you can edit the book to make it more personal to you. To do this, please refer to the time displayed on screen, which will show you how. Also, why not add a review? This will show your colleague that you think their book is great, unless you choose to give them a terrible rating. But we'll leave that up to you. Within the World Books tab, you will find all the books that have been made public by other teachers. When you see a World book that you would like to use, you have a range of options to choose from. You can favourite it, which will store the book in the My Favourite Books section and allow you to come back to it at a later date. You can set the book to your class, or you can edit the book to make it more personal to you. To do this, please refer to the time displayed on screen, which will show you how. You can also review the book if you wish to do so. We've now reached the end of the video and gone through all that the Books feature has to offer. We hope this video has been informative and useful for you, but please do contact us if you have any questions. Our email address is info@10ticks.co.uk. To find other demonstration videos for 10ticks.co.uk, check out the playlist linked in the description. But for now, it's goodbye and thanks for watching.